What are we making today, Dad?
Kimchi.
Kimchi!
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna cut this ugliness off. And then you want to cut a slit like around here so that you don't shred the leaves. Like that, just at the bottom, and then you can just pull it and then kiss the leaves like that. And then once you do that, you cut a slit here enough to keep it attached, but you don't separate that. You just keep that, and then you dump it in water. Just soak it. We're not washing anything yet. It'll get all washed later after it's salted. Same thing with the other ones. And the reason why we're soaking it in cold water is because when you salt it, the salt will spread through evenly, much more evenly. The salting phase. This is going to be done. They say half a cup, but I'm going to rinse it up, and I want to make sure that I get every leaf, so it's about almost a cup of salt. Seems like a lot of salt, but a lot of it is going to get rinsed off. I like to use French sea salt. Back in the days, my mother used to use regular iodized salt. All the loose leaves for now, just because I think it's easier. I've never done it this way before, but it's all about salting every piece. Then, once you start bringing the leaves, you want to be able to salt it mostly towards the base of the leaf. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just randomly. So we can see. Just time intensive. Don't worry if you think you're over salting or under salting, because you will rinse it all off. These are not the best cabbages, but it's what they had at the market. Okay. This side. We'll be doing this for all of them.
Let the salted cabbage sit for 1 hour.
1 hour, and then every 15 minutes rotate them so that you put the bottom ones on top and the tops, on the bottom, and then you rotate it so that they will equally get wet from the salted water, and they wilt. It will wilt. This is going to shrink down to about half the size.
Here in this medium-sized pot, we have 4 cups of water, and then I set aside 4 tablespoons of glutinous rice flour, and then we have 7 tablespoons of sugar, white sugar. Turn this on medium heat, and add the rice flour. Start to combine over medium heat for about 10 minutes until it starts to bubble. Okay, so now that this is bubbling, I'm going to add in the sugar that I set aside and stir to combine for about another minute. Okay, so we're going to take it off the heat now and let it cool completely. Okay, we have 48 cloves of garlic going in the food processor, along with...
about 4 teaspoons. What do you think is 4 teaspoons here?
1, 2, 3, 4. A little more because I like
Ginger. It calls for 2 medium onions. What do you consider medium onion? Is that a medium onion?
Sure.
Or is that a large onion?
No, I think that's a medium one.
Sure, that's a lot of onion. Maybe I should leave this out. Yeah, we like onion. But then again, it's gonna have also a lot of other stuff. Alright, and then what we want to add is fish sauce. One cup fish sauce.
1 cup of fish sauce.
We're doubling everything, remember?
Again, it's a 3 crabs, Brian, because it's the best of them all. I don't like the Vietnamese, the other ones that are really stinky.
This is salted shrimp.
Korean salted shrimp. And we want to add it with the juice and everything else, and it calls for 1/4 cup. So half a cup. Half a cup. We want to add half a cup.
A little less than 1 cup of hot pepper flakes, the Korean ones.
Right.
And then we're gonna vroom vroom. And pulse away.
Make sure that all the onions are
It's the best invention. I remember when my mother used to have to do all this by hand.
That's the reason why they used to have parties, where they bring all the mothers and they cook huge amounts of kimchi that they say.
The reason why I grated the ginger is because I done this with the pieces of ginger in there and I end up with chunks. It's not good. Wow, look at that. Smell it. It smells like kimchi already.
Ooh.
Alright, so this is ready. And now I'm gonna chop vegetables.
This is a daikon radish. We're gonna mandolin it. Careful.
It's been chopped and dropped in there.
16 scallions.
Yes. And now this is puchu, which is Asian chives. You can get it at any Chinese or Korean market. They're expensive right now. They must be out of season. And we want 2 cups of this. I'm gonna do it in waves so that I don't overdo it. about ½ inch on this, guys. Think about that much. The Asian chives have a little garlicky scent and flavor to it, which enhances the flavor. If you don't have access to this, you can always just use muscadines, and that's fine. But this adds, I think, another dimension to it.
1 hour's done. The cabbage has soaked.
Perfect timing, huh? Now that I'm done chopping. Save these for what I.
Now we're gonna add this mixture into the rice, flour, sugar, water mixture. And then stir it until it becomes a thin paste.
Yeah, you can do that.
This looks good.
Alright, mix it into the veggies over there.
Now we're gonna pour this into the vegetables. Okay, all of this is now perfectly combined. All the vegetables and the porridge and all the goop and the goodness. And now we just have to rinse the cabbage and put it all together. So now what are we
What
doing?
I'm going to do is rip this in half now.
Half
And
rinse,
then
rinse, rinse, rinse.
I'm going to get as much of the salt out as possible. Especially where you put the most salt, which is in the leaves. You don't want any chunks of salt left, otherwise it's going to be too salty.
Okay. All of our cabbage is washed. We have our setup going. We have a nice big glass jar.
It's not about making sure that it really. This part always gets messy because of the size of the mouth of the bottles, but I like to fold them in half. No matter how I do it, it gets messy. It's gonna get messy. Then stick up to the side, so there'll be another one coming.
Top off the bottle with the juice that was left over.
That's
Make sure
one
you-
bottle.
Make sure you don't overpack it, because it'll bubble up and over.
The fermentation will make it come up.
You don't want kimchi juice everywhere. That would be terrible.
It all depends on the weather and how hot it is in terms of the conditions. Kimchi will ripen very quickly, so you got to keep an eye on it, especially bottles that are close, filled to the top, because they will ferment. And it will stop fermenting as fast as soon as you put it in the fridge. So just keep an eye on it. If you're really unsure, open it up, taste one piece, and if you think it's ripened enough, then put it in the fridge. Voila.
Kimchi!
Safety first.